Peter, oh Peter Comping, you have truly moved my soul today. Your collection for Lanvin was absolutely incredibly stunning. Jeanne Lanvin in her day used lots of the color blue, but various shades of blues, and those bold blues engulfed the show set, creating the sort of gallerist art space for a collection that was artsy, experimental, eccentrically eclectic, and with a dominant commandeeriness of the 1940s, entangled with 80s influences that was just divine happiness, because y'all know I love the 80s. The collections carried like a fever of Art Decoisms that were directly linked to the decadent architecture of that time period. And you can see these influences in the architecture throughout the collection and in like the embroideries that were just decadent and detailed, like with like a crisscross of like ribbons that were embroidered from tops. That reminded me of like marble floors, ornate embroideries with like a zigzag motif, but bejeweled to the hilt. They were fabulous, honey. Fabulous. I would wear them in a minute. There was one that had like ties down the side. Oh, let me get back to my review. And more Art Deco influences were referenced, especially on those skirts and dresses that have like three-dimensional fin-like zigzags that were integrated into the skirts. That was just stunning and superbly unique. I mean, this man is like on what? Like taking that time period and just making it for today. That is what I'm talking about. Like, wow. And then the 80s isms, they were like in the oversized proportions that had like a slouchy sensuality in like the relaxed proportions, but the nearly all of the looks, they especially like the trousers. In effect, this slouchiness gave off a gem-like effortlessness to the wearer. The 80s played its way into the color palette, but here, more deviations of the 40s, which was rich in jewel tones. The way he utilized secondary and primary colors here was incredible, and I go back to the word sophistication. It's just what it is, sophisticated. The accessories of the turbans, and some of them looked like giant sweatbands that were worn in like the 80s. It was just goddamn chic. Jeanne's signature robe de style was on full display today, especially at the end. The finale dresses were just divine happiness, especially the light blue dress that closed the show. It was a real feat of ingenuity that went into draping such a delicate fabric to create the Art Deco like bursting sunray pattern that was like the entire dress. It was just beautiful. It was a true statement piece. That one thing about Peter is he's a true master of his craft though, and he knows how to make a dress, which is always impressive in a designer if they know how to really make a dress and tell the people that they're working with how to make the dress. That old term, I've got the blues, doesn't mean what it normally means here. Peter created the sort of blues that captivated the soul for the good blues.